Hello, everyone. My name is Danny. This is the worst movies so far I've seen in 2020. I'm really sorry that these cameras cannot rotate while you're doing the video, but I did think I would scan through my movies, so if you see anything that you're like, oh yeah, I really like that movie, might remind you to watch it again or something. So we're going to start here with the movies I own. I've bought a bunch of them lately, but I don't do videos like that much. So I just got the Fast and Furious collection. That was brand new lately. I got everything nice and alphabetized. Okay, and I've been getting some Funkos. You've been seeing those if you watch any of my videos. This is where the magic happens, right here. We're going to get to our worst of the year. These are the honorable mentions, meaning that between my grade and the grade online, people disagree with me online that the movie's horrible, but I know it's horrible. So these are our honorable mentions. If you happen to see the title of this movie, just stay away from it. I'm not going to really explain things because you can go back and watch my review of any of these movies. So just type in my name, the name of the movie. You can go back and see the review of it if you want to. But I'm just going to mention names. So here we go. 1BR, otherwise known as One Bedroom, I think. That movie that they made this last year about Wendy from Peter Pan, it was horrible. Underwater was horrible. You know the main girl in there. That movie is just boring the whole time. Come to Daddy is a horror film that really nobody has watched, so you probably are safe staying away from that. And then In Fabric or In Fabrique, I'm never really sure how to say it, but it was horrible anyways. Haunt is a recent horror film that I watched that was pretty bad, obviously. And The Truth and I think Swallow is pretty apparent what that movie's about. That one just kind of scarred me for life, I think. Clemency, just boring. Midnight Traveler, Sorry We Missed You, and Waves. So that's the honorable mentions that people online seem to like them for some reason, but I thought they were horrible. All right. Number 10 for me on this list, going up to the worst movie of the year so far, is Above Suspicion. If you hear the name of that movie, you want to watch it, good luck to you. Number 9 is The Mountain. I watched this recently also, I think this last month, and it's just a family film that doesn't do anything. It was just boring the whole time. Number 8 is Doolittle, one theater movie that I got to see in theaters this year. And I think I fell asleep for part of it. It was so stupid. I think most people agree how bad this movie really was. Number 7 is Voice from the Stone. I watched it either last month or this month, and it just doesn't make much sense. So if you hear the name of that one, stay away. Number 6 is a recent watch in the last week or so. I saw Aqua Slash, and um, yeah, it's laughable more than anything. So I don't know if bad is the word for it. It's just laughable. I watched these movies earlier this year. There's a couple of them called Intrigo. I think it was the second one. It's called Samaria. It's the worst one of the bunch and one of the worst movies of the year that I've seen. Number 4 is After Midnight. I was having fun with this movie, and then I just couldn't come to grip with not giving it one of my worst grades. So it actually is pretty high on the list of bad movies of the year, and I think it makes sense. So number 3 is The Other Lamb. Just watched this a couple days ago. It's a cult movie that I just hated and I was bored with the whole time. So I know people like a lot of these movies, but just stay away from this one. Number 2, sadly, is Lucy in the Sky. I had high hopes for that movie, and it's about space and an astronaut, and most of those movies are actually pretty good, if they're not too slow moving, but this one really is, and I think most people agree online that this movie is horrible. So, and our number 1 movie of the year, that is the worst movie I have seen, is Shepherd or Shepard. I really don't know. And they never really say his name in the movie. It doesn't really matter. It's a stupid storyline. Nobody's seen it. It's pretty short, if I remember, maybe an hour and 15 minutes or something. And there's only certain ways to watch it. And so I really doubt that you're going to hear about it, watch it, come across it. But it's the worst movie I saw this year. Here's my list one more time. Thank you, everybody. I will be putting out my best list here in a second. And I thank you, everybody, for watching this video. And we'll get back to the normally scheduled reviews here in a couple days. Thanks, everybody.